What's up, everybody? Cilinixfxcapital here. Are you tired of missing opportunities and losing money while trading in these markets? Then I might have the solution for you. For those of you who don't know, we run the Cilinix Crypto Signal and Premium group, in which I not only share my own trades, so profitable signals, but I also give you 24/7 mentoring to actually become a better trader yourself, and you gain access to a trading guide with multiple strategies and basic beginner tricks to actually become a profitable trader yourself. If you're interested in that, links will be down in the description or in the pinned comment, and make sure to check that out right now. If you join through Telegram, there's actually a limited time only lifetime offer in there as well. So check that out, and hopefully we will connect. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your daily update on XRP. We're going to do a full update on XRP. We have some major economic data coming out today, which I think will influence the entire market, including XRP, which overall, XRP is quite correlated to Bitcoin, right? I mean, if you do I still have that on there? I'm not sure if I do. Now I do. There we go. So XRP is still quite correlated to Bitcoin, of course, so therefore it matters even more. But it's pretty major data. So we'll talk about that. I briefly wanted to kind of prepare you for that. The volume for XRP has decreased quite significantly, but here you can see the correlation. It's still 75%. That's quite high. But okay, so we'll talk about that. But first, let's start off with a little bit more of the short-term price action. It's been relatively quiet, right? I mean, at this point of time, the price of XRP is basically at the same levels as it was yesterday. I would say we've gotten a little bit more of a bottom confirmation. We've actually seen some momentum come in over the course of this morning at the beginning of the European session, which rarely happens. So that's interesting, kind of the end of the Asian session as well. But you can see, if you take a look at the price action over the course of the last over the last month, like it's not normal that we actually get momentum in the morning. Friday it's possible, but this was it was a nice move market wide. You can see XRP has been able to break above the 7-day rolling VWAP with that, with some decent volume as well. So I think that actually does matter. The 90-day rolling VWAP has shifted higher a little bit into 2.86. That is still a key level to break above if we actually want to get into the next targets at 2.96 and $3. All right, that level between, well, let's keep it easy, 2.95 and $3. That's the main next price target on the short term. And if we get there, I actually think the probability of getting higher, so into 3.17, where we still have a fair value gap. I think we have some naked point of control there or something, or potentially also the value area high at 3.3. I think the chances of going there becomes higher if we actually get to that level, although that level is quite strong, so it's not going to be easy to break through that. So yeah, on the lower time frames, we've gotten a little bit more bottoming confirmation. I've always told you in my videos, I think it's most likely that we are forming some sort of a bottom right here on top of the 0.618 FIB, the 200 EMA, and the previous range value area high. I haven't changed my mind. On the higher time frames, I still think it's most likely for XRP then we're going to get a move up into that level. And then from there, we'll see again. If after hitting that resistance at $3, we're able to find strong support at the 90-day rolling VWAP and the value area low, which right now is resistance, but will be support then I think we can also move into higher areas. But it's premature to talk about this. And I think the news today will help with that. My expectation of the news, and I think the kind of what's been said about the news has also been one of the key reasons why we've already seen a move up. I expect non-farm payrolls to be lower than expected, which would be good for rate cuts in September. And I expect the unemployment rate to be as expected, which is higher than the previous reading. That's the main data. I'll keep you updated on this in the middle of the day market update. It will be very, very volatile. All right, so be aware of that. It will be volatile on the lower time frames. On the higher time frames, I still think something like this. Well, no, actually something more like this, right? So a little bit more consolidation here, and then a move up. I still think this is most likely, even with that, even with that volatility. Although it's good to be aware of the fact that if the unemployment rate is higher or lower than expected, especially the unemployment rate, that's the most important data, then it will be different. And then we'll see some major volatility. And then we also have a chance to either get a bullish breakout or a bearish breakdown. So be aware of that, right? And then I would say if we get I would actually say if it's higher or lower than expected, the unemployment rate, I would say both scenarios are bad for the prices on the short term. So be aware of that. Keep an eye on the data. You can easily find it through every economic calendar on the internet. So check that out. But that's what I think you need to know for today. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.